It's time for another lunch prep for the week for my family. So I got a little bit of feedback on the last lunch/snack prep. And I was told that they need more. So I'm gonna be doing a grilled chicken salad. So I'm gonna grill the chicken. I'm gonna make the chicken salad. Then I'm gonna make from scratch Cheez-Its. So I picked up these bento boxes at TJ Maxx. They came in like a pack of 8 for like $4. So I'm gonna put the sandwich, the chicken salad sandwich on this side, and then their Cheez-Its on this side. So that was the feedback. Mom, we need more. So I had thought of actually smoking the chicken, but I thought, you know what, grilled is gonna be good too. So my kids love chicken salad sandwiches. So instead of just cooking it in a pot of water, I'm actually going to grill it, let it cool, then make the chicken salad sandwiches. So I thought, while this is cooking and it cools, we can get the Cheez-Its ready to go. So I season these with white pepper and parsley and garlic salt. I did 2 bags because my family really loves chicken salad sandwiches. Like, they really, really love them. So I'm gonna grill these up, let them cool, and then, yeah, get their lunches made for the week. And I've got to produce more. So I have some other ideas. You know, because my kids aren't little. Like, for me and Izzy, like, we love the whole bento box, and Haley, where there's like I had before, the cucumbers, the strawberries, just kind of a little bit of everything. But my boys are like, Mom, we're hungry. We love what you got us, but we need more. So I've got to give them more, and that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Okay, chicken cooks fast on the grill, so I sprayed the tin foil. I was gonna start the Cheez-Its, but I think I wanna make sure this chicken is done. I don't want it to burn. So I'm gonna get this chicken all done up, then we'll go in and do the Cheez-Its. All right, let me flip it all here. Yeah, chicken goes so fast. I got the chicken off the grill. I have it over here cooling. Now while that's cooling, we're gonna make the homemade Cheez-Its. So I've made these in the past. I think I made them on a live, and I did different kinds of cheeses. Well, for these, I'm just gonna keep it simple. Like for my other ones, I've done like added garlic powder and onion powder, but I'm just gonna do simply the straightforward Cheez-Its. It's 2 cups of cheese, 2 cups of flour, a half a teaspoon of salt, and then a half a cup of butter, 4 tablespoons of milk. And then, and this is cold butter, cold milk. And then I have the salt to go on the top. So we're gonna start by putting all the dry ingredients into the food processor. And then once that's blended, I then add the butter. I keep pulsing it till it's nice and crumbly. Then I add the milk. So it's not gonna form a ball like if you were to make a dough. So you're gonna wanna take the lid off and press it. And if it sticks together, then you know you're good. So I've made Cheez-Its, Ritz crackers in the past. You really do have to roll them out like paper thin. Like almost where you can see through them, because they do puff up, and then they're thick. They're good, but they're thick. So you're gonna wanna really spread those things out. And so I did double my recipe. I gave you the recipe for doubling it because 1 cup of flour, like it really doesn't make a lot. So I'm just gonna give you that recipe like I did. I'll put it in the description of the doubling the recipe. So now it's time to get everything going while the chicken cools and then get the chicken salad done. And my son Robert is very excited about the chicken salad. He says, Mom, you can make chicken salad every week. I said, yeah, but I wanna try my hand at other stuff. So I'm gonna try making my own ham salad. He said egg salad, which is okay, but then it kind of smells. So I'll figure out though. I said I can do subs because my kids really want food, which makes sense because they're older and they're not little guys. They want food. Okay, so let's get these Cheez-Its. First, we're gonna do the dry ingredient. I wish I could do more, but your food processor won't hold more. It'll be coming out the edges. Okay. We're just gonna pulse it till it's nice and mixed. Our power keeps flickering on and off. I don't know what's going on. It is a little windy, but it's not super hot to cause like a power surge. I was a little nervous thinking I'm not gonna be able to get this done. All right. I didn't have any sticks, so I had to use a big block and I had to measure it. I don't want to put it in like that, so if you have a block of cheese, just cut it up. All right. So easy. And they store well too. Let me tell you, even if you have leftovers, they store great. They don't go stale on you. They might not even last enough to go stale. I don't normally use my food processor this much. I've used it so much lately. Okay, now we're gonna add the milk. Okay, and we're gonna do this till it's all moist. There we go. Those dry pieces in there. There we go. I wanna make sure it's all moist. Beautiful. Okay, let's take it off and test it. If you push it together and it sticks, okay, that's good. That's good. Let's just get a little bit of this dry stuff in here. My parchment paper down, I'm gonna flour it. I divided the dough into half. Might have to do more than half actually. All right, here we go. I'm gonna press it directly onto the parchment paper so then it's easier once I cut it to just stick it onto the pan. All right, okay. And we're just gonna roll it out paper thin, cut it into squares, and then salt it, put a couple holes in it, and then salt it and ready to go. Super paper thin. I figured it out now. All right, looks good. I'm not good at doing straight lines. I'm doing them kind of bigger because my boys are hungry. There we go. I'm just gonna turn this. All right, a couple of them are a little big. That's okay. All right, I'm gonna keep cutting these. There we go. My sweet daughter Haley's back. Okay, now you're gonna punch a hole in the middle of each one. Okay.
Where do you want to use that?
I'll stick them in the fridge in a second. Thank you.
Yeah, they already paid for it yesterday, so.
Oh, they did? Oh, so now we're just gonna sprinkle them with some salt. And then we're gonna bake them. And I guess you can get a cutter that's like a lattice, like the Cheez-Its do, and it like the edges are kind of cool. So I'll have to figure out if I can find that. Okay, they don't look too bad. All right, and now I'm gonna stick them on the pan. We're gonna put them in the oven. I'm just gonna separate them a little bit. The Cheez-Its are absolutely amazing. Now we're gonna get the chicken all ready to go. I'm just gonna cut it. It's all cooled off. I don't want to shred it. I know people are gonna be like, why don't you shred it? My kids like the chunks. Sometimes I shred the chicken, sometimes I don't. It just depends. Okay, I'm gonna get all this done. And then we're gonna start adding everything else that we need for the chicken salad. I got my mustard and my mayonnaise back there. I got my grapes and my celery. Yeah, like I said, I like to use these tenderloins I get at Meijer. So much easier to work with. My kids are gonna be so excited for this lunch. I love kitchen shears way better than a knife sometimes. Now it's time to cut the celery. So I like to cut it down the center because I like celery, but I don't want it to be like, oh, celery. So if they're really wide, I'll do twice. So yeah, I like to make them kind of small. I don't want it to be a celery sandwich. I want it to be a chicken salad sandwich with celery. And celery is a very potent, I feel like it's really strong. I mean, unless you cook it with, like, saute it with veggies, but when it's when it's juiced or it's fresh, it's pretty strong. So that's why oh my goodness, my cutting skills are really bad. So that's why I like to make it kind of small. I want that fresh component in there, but I don't want it to overpower my salads. Okay, do we get everything done? Yeah. All right, so now we're just gonna cut these small and then stick them in the salads. And some of these are still kind of big, so I'm gonna seam them again. Just gonna cut these and then get them into the salad. I have my last pan of Ritz crackers, not Ritz, Cheez-Its, oh my goodness. I'm also gonna be making, I think for my next lunch thing for my kids, I am gonna be making homemade vanilla wafers. Super excited about that, super excited. All right, got my celery in the bowl. I've already done a little bit of grapes. The Cheez-Its, keep forgetting, the Cheez-Its are out. So now I'm just gonna cut all my grapes in half. I got this wonderful knife as a present for Mother's Day one year. They're the Cutco knives. They're so nice. And this is a tomato knife. And I love it so much. So we're just gonna cut them in half. And then I have my Dijon mustard and I have my salt and pepper and my mayo ready to go. You can also make your own mayonnaise. It's so easy. It's just olive oil or any kind of oil. I use avocado oil. With some salt and pepper. If you want to do a flavored one, you can. And then eggs. Super easy. Super, super easy. It does taste different because I know for me, we like Hellmann's. And I know there's some, oh, there goes a grape. I know there's some bad things in Hellmann's, but we really love Hellmann's. So I have made mayonnaise from scratch. And it was hard to get used to it. But I think if you know, you'd have to just get used to it, I guess. And then then you won't even know the difference because my kids can't tell with some of the stuff I use. Like we used to use coconut oil a lot and we cooked with it. And people who came to visit us could tell, but we couldn't tell the difference because we're so used to just like ginger. I drink ginger like all the time. I drink ginger tea all the time. I have juices with ginger in it. So my kids drink it. They're like, man, this is so spicy. And I'm like, it is? Because for me, I can't taste it. So I think you can just get used to it or use it to add, like make chicken salad to where there's other things in it. So it's not just mayonnaise. And I should be doing that because I have, you know, a trillion eggs. I have a trillion eggs. There's no reason I shouldn't be making my own mayonnaise. And you don't even use a lot of oil. It's mostly eggs. I mean, eggs and oil. I mean, how easy can you get? So I really do need to do that. I need to just get on the ball and start utilizing my eggs and making more things from scratch. Okay, so we're gonna cut these. And then next up is adding the Dijon mustard. I'm gonna mix it up just so everything's around. Makes it easier when you add the mayonnaise and the mustard. It's a lot of chicken salad, but we love it. You don't have to put it on bread. Stick it on lettuce or just eat it with a fork. All right, we're gonna do about 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. Okay, and then I'm gonna start with 3 cups. Of course, I'm guesstimating, all right. Then a little bit of pepper. And then a little bit of salt. Okay. All right, let's get this all mixed in. And then we'll get it on the sandwiches. It smells great. I could literally eat chicken salad sandwiches like every day. Like seriously. Okay. All right, yummy. All right, so like I said, I picked up these bento boxes because I wanted to put a sandwich on one side and then crackers in the other. So we're gonna set those up. We're gonna get the bread in there. I got some rolls and croissants and some pretzel buns. So let's get, I said so like 14 times. So, all right. We're trying to go fishing here soon, so that's why. I said so again. How many times can you use the word so in a sentence? I don't know, like 6. Sure I have enough bread for all of these. Move it down a little bit. Okay. There we go. Time to put them in the containers. You can get I believe these containers, there was like maybe 8 or 9 of them, and they were like $6. Like, they weren't expensive at all. I might have a lot of chicken salad left here. It's kind of a mess. That's okay. My kids won't mind. All right. Because they love chicken salad. I can clean it up when I'm done. Make it a little more presentable. Add some more to some of them, take away some. I have to put a little fork in them, hey? Ooh, that one's got lots of grapes. That's gonna be a good one. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean them up a little bit before I shut them up. This is gonna be quite the chore, hey? Try and figure out what's what here. That's a long one. That's a long one. That's a short one. That's a short one. There's a fat one. There's a fat one. That's a short one. Here's a long one. It's a kind of short one. There's one. That's a tiny one. And that goes there. And that goes there. Now the Cheez-Its. I'll add more to them once I get this, oh, sounds like I got company. I'll add more after I make sure everybody gets some. My puppies are very protective of the house. Okay. Looks like it's gonna be perfect. That's awesome. My kids are gonna love this. I don't think I made enough though. I honestly don't think I did. I think I should have done more. Well, it is what it is, I guess. They're gonna really love the chicken salad sandwiches for sure. All right, now it's time to close shop. Oops, wrong way. It's time to close shop, and they each have a sandwich. I think next time I'm gonna do a ham salad. Yeah, these are nice boxes. I mean, it squishes the sandwiches a little bit, but I think it's okay because there's lots of room in the sandwiches. And I might try and use buns next time, like just hamburger buns or Hawaiian hamburger buns. So I think it's good. I think it's okay. These are nice. I actually really like these better than my bento boxes that I have. All right. And they'll fit in their lunch pails, which is really nice. Those bento boxes, they didn't fit in their lunch pails. Yeah, super cool. And croissants are a little flat too, so I think if I use croissants, I'm gonna be okay. Oh yeah, see the ones that have buns, they go on really good. So we'll just stick with the Hawaiian buns. All right, last one. Super cool. Nobody outside. Okay, well, simple. There's not a ton of stuff in there, but we got a sandwich and the homemade Cheez-Its. I have a ton, like a ton of chicken salad left, like a ton. So I can eat it, all the kids can eat it if they come home and, you know, because I want these to be just for lunch so they can have chicken salad at home and they can have chicken salad when they go to work. So yeah, and so the ones that had like the regular buns, goes Buddy. He comes and goes as he pleases. I'm trying to find one to show you guys. The ones that had the regular Hawaiian buns, they actually worked really, really well. See, like, it's bent go. Means you do it and you go. I would like to have had a little more Cheez-Its in here, but you know what? The kids, they're going to like the sandwiches, you know, and if they want to take another one and put it, you know, wrap it or whatever, I'm fine with that. But yeah, so we'll see how Gideon likes it, because he said, Mom, more. I need more. And you know what I could do? I could put a bag of chips with it. They can put it in their lunch pail, so I can grab some extra things to throw in there. But yeah, super nice. I'm actually think I'm gonna make myself one for lunch here in a second. But okay, well, thank you so much for joining me on another weekly lunch prep for my sweet kiddos, plus more. Noah and my boys like to take them to their friends who work for us too. So it's probably a good thing I have leftovers, because I bet you I'm gonna have to end up making more of these Cheez-Its. And maybe I'll have to run to TJ Maxx and get more of these for the kids, because if they each, like, let's say I have 5 boys, well, I have 8 kids. You know, Haley and Josh are home a lot, but my other kids, 5 times 5 is 25. So I have to have at least 25 because they work Monday through Friday. And I think I have like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, I have 20. So they come in a pack of 10 for like $5. I was trying to think of what the price was. So I actually need to get another pack of these, because I could have made another 10. I just have to triple my recipe for my Cheez-Its. I did make them a little bigger than I normally do, but yeah. Okay, I'm anxious to see what Gideon says. Hopefully I made more. All right, well, thank you. And make sure to subscribe and like to our family page. And we'll see ya. I think I said that last time. We'll see you when you see ya. How about, let me think, brother. Okay, we'll end with that.